Yep.
Hell yeah, Mayweather win.
Hold up. I want to see what's we're gonna talk about.
All right, well, thank you very much. Floyd, congratulations. You're looking at your hand. Can you show the camera here and tell us what happened there in the 8th round?
I didn't know what round it was, but he bit my fingers, so my hands was numb. My fingers was numb. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. It was an amazing show. He's a tough opponent, and I did what I had to do tonight.
Did it bother you the rest of the fight?
After the 8th round, my hand was numb. I really couldn't use my left hand, but I got the victory the best way I know how.
Were you trying to get in his face and prevent him from breathing? Is that what caused that reaction?
No, I know we was tangled up in the center of the ring. The referee was breaking us, and he bit my left hand.
Floyd, how much did you learn from the first fight, and how much more active
Fucking
were you
biting the boxing.
because of the first fight?
I just didn't stay on the ropes. I was making different turns, but he's a tough competitor. What else can I say? I want to thank all the fans from Argentina that came to support him. I want to thank all the fans that came out, and everybody that tuned in about pay-per-view. Thank you. I love you.
You seemed to tactically and strategically tonight grab him so he couldn't come in as wild as he did in the first fight and get off those punches. Was that what you had wanted to do?
I got a couple bumps and bruises. He's a wild young fighter, but my thing was to listen to my dad, listen to the instructions my father gave me. Hit and not get hit. The less you get hit, the longer you last in the sport.
Do you feel as though you were much sharper in this fight than you were in the first fight?
I feel sharper in the first fight.
You did? Why?
Yes, I feel a lot better in the first fight. This time around, I feel kind of, dry and dead, and my fingers was numb after the 8th round.
Did you have any concern in this fight coming into it, or did you pretty well feel that perhaps other people saw it much differently than you did that first fight?
The first fight, what happens. I like to leave that in my past and focus on, what's going on right now, and I got the victory tonight.
How would you characterize this? How would you assess this?
I gave myself a C minus. I could have been better, but I was a real try tonight.
Why just a C?
Because I'm better than that, and I know I am. I got hit with some shots tonight I shouldn't have got hit with, but that comes with the sport.
You have been a very active fighter now since you have come on this package with Showtime and CBS, and you've been fighting quite regularly. At 37 years of age, do you feel any difference now as opposed to the schedule that you had before?
Well, I'm staying busy a lot more now. As in the past, I would fight once a year. Now it's twice a year, so it's a lot better.
Floyd, it hasn't come up for some time, but the fight out there that the fans, and you always talk about the fans, would like to see is Manny Pacquiao. What can you do on your end to see to it that can come to fruition? I'm
going to go back and talk to my team and see what we can assess and see what the future holds for Floyd Mayweather. Once again, I'm not ducking or dodging no opponent. If the Manny Pacquiao fights presents itself, let's make it happen.
Do you expect to be back in May either way?
I don't know who I'm fighting in May, but I expect to fight in May.
And Manny Pacquiao, you say, obviously, do you feel as though you can work this out with all the months and time between now and then to get him on the page to fight you, to sign a contract?
Well, Manny Pacquiao needs to focus on the guy that's in front of him. Once he get past that task, and then we'll see what the future holds.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it, Floyd.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go across the way. Over to Marcos Maidana. Robert, can you help us translate? What happened in this fight?
Wait, you watched it?
He never seemed to be able to get on track.
Who do you think?
No, yo vine a pelear, como siempre.
Yep.
Yo creo que esta vez sí lo gané bien. Y bueno,
It was alright. I know he could have done better, but yeah, he won.
This time I prepare myself very well.
And I tried to contact Vito over here, and nobody's answering. Nobody's answering. I called Tuti. I messaged him on Facebook. He didn't even look at the freaking message.
No sé, quizá me equivoco, pero yo me sentía atacando todo el tiempo.
I was the aggressor. I was attacking all the time. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel that I was the aggressor. And I kept the pressure.
Floyd was very effective in reaching out and grabbing and holding you. Did that take you off your battle plan?
Te agarró, te empujó mucho y te abrazó mucho. ¿Eso te distanció de tu plan?
No, todo el tiempo fui encima de él y todo el tiempo estuve con mi plan. Y él fue más sucio que yo esta vez y el referee me contó punto a mí.
I kept my game plan, kept on pressure, but he kept honing and pushing, but the referee wasn't doing anything about it. Instead, he took points away from me.
Did you bite Floyd in the 8th round when his glove was in your face, and if so, why?
¿Tú mordiste a Floyd?
Si me ve cara de perro, tengo dientes de perro.
If he thinks I'm a dog, you know, maybe he thinks I'm a dog, but no, never bit him.
You did not bite him.
No mordiste.
No. Quiero mandar un saludo a mi pueblo, Margarita, a la gente de Calchaquí, a Villalgo, a Mariana, Emilia, a toda mi gente que me está haciendo el aguante, a toda Argentina.
You must need to send shout-outs to all his country in Argentina, his hometown.
Ahora, si quiere pregunte.
What is it? Now you can ask whatever you want.
Okay, wait a minute. Just translate for us. Let's take a look at this and tell us what happens right here. It looks like you bit him.
¿Qué fue lo que pasó ahí?
Clearly he did.
Dice que se mira que lo mordiste, pero where?
Right there.
With a mouthpiece? Where did you
Ask
get
the
him?
fighter, please, Robert.
No. Él me quería meter el dedo en el ojo.
He said, around, he was rubbing my eyes.
Antes que en toda la pelea me metió el...
Well, at the fight, he was rubbing my eyes with his...
That nigga bit him. He's lying under his tears, nigga.
No sé, yo no morí.
Come on, tell us
Well,
what
he says he was rubbing my eyes throughout the fight.
Quizás estaba inconsciente, pero no me acuerdo.
Maybe he had his glove in my mouth, but I mean, I beat him.
Do you feel like you fought a better fight the first time around?
¿Eso te quedaste una mejor pelea?
No, porque no la gané. No, los jueces, para los jueces no. Pero para mí, adentro,
Well, for me, I think I won.
What does he do now? What would you like to do now?
la verdad que no sé. Ya me dan ganas de irme para mi casa.
I just want to go home. Honestly, I don't know. I just want to go home.
Thank you, Marcos. Appreciate it. Thank you, Robert. All right, back to you.
Yeah, Mayweather won.
All right, Jim, thank you very much. An eventful main event. Floyd Mayweather remains undefeated as we look at the official scoring turned in by the judges chosen by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Guido Cavallari, and at 115, 112, while John McKay and Dave Moretti at 116, 111. Bringing in our unofficial scorer, Steve Farmer.
Well, Mo, if the big controversy in the fight is whether Maidana bit Mayweather or not on the hand, I think that tells you that there's no controversy with the scoring. It was a pretty easy fight to score. The judges were in agreement on 8 of the 12 rounds, and I agreed with that.
All right, so while Floyd
Oh, look at that Pete for these. That shit.
Maidana continue to converse. Let's go to Brian Kenny.
All right, Mauro, thank you so much. I mean, a few thoughts on this. Another exhibition of the maddeningly effective Mayweather recipe. Look, he won this easy. I had it 10 rounds to 2. He moves, he counters, he clutches. Mayweather is not here for excitement. He is here to win. Now, you see Floyd there talking to Marcos Maidana, perhaps. They're having a discussion about the fighting or sportsmanship. Just trying to listen here for a moment. All right, they break it up. But again, Mayweather is going away with the W. That's why he's here, to move. He said, as his father has always taught him, move, don't get hit. He didn't get hit. You can also question the Maidana strategy of starting slowly, not
Still wearing that belt. Hell yeah.
That nigga got like fucking 5 belts, I think,
this time around.
from like each weight class.
Alright, yeah. Alright, dude. At least our boy won. Mayweather. Woo!
But also holds all of the potential for any infighting and all close fighting. Floyd Mayweather couldn't possibly have a better referee than the one he had tonight. You see Floyd Mayweather there talking to Shin Gray, showing, no, I did get bit. We'll get much more to this, and we'll all discuss up here. All the fellas are up here now. Stay with us. Much more to come here from Las Vegas.
Mayhem, Mayweather versus Maidana 2, has been brought to you live from MGM Grand in Las Vegas. By Showtime Pay-Per-View, brace yourself. By Corona Extra, La Cerveza Más Fina. By O'Reilly Auto Parts, better prices, better parts every day. By Mexico, live it to believe it. And by The Equalizer, starring Denzel Washington, in theaters September 26th.
All right, let's go through the night of boxing here in Las Vegas. We opened up with Alfredo Angulo and James De La Rosa. And El Perro just didn't have it again tonight. His 3rd straight loss. It did get dropped there by De La Rosa.